But one of the really interesting things that, because I was at Granite Games, I was at the West Coast Classic, and the West Coast was really cool because where I was sitting, I could see the warm up area and I could see the competition floor at the same time. And so I'm watching a heat warm up, and then I'm watching him hit the floor. I'm watching a heat warm up. I'm watching him hit the floor. And I tell you, some of these people warming up, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? You know, what is going through your head? How do you think that's going to translate to what you're about to do on the floor for a workout? I watched one competitor. I think the workout had 9 legless rope climbs, 9 or 10 legless rope climbs.
Oh, so the last one at West Coast?
Yeah,
the games workout from 13.
Yeah.
Yes. Had 4, 3, 2, 1. So it was,
10.
It was at 7, 10. Yeah. Look at you! You're so quick with the math. I don't have that many toes. Actually, I do.
If he's been dealing with numbers for 17 days.
Yeah. I watched one competitor do no less than 20 rope climbs in the warm up area. 20
shit.
legless, like full on competition speed going. And you do some thrusters, then do some rope climbs. Do some thrusters, then do some rope climbs for like 30 minutes. And I was like, what in the world is going through your head right now? Goes on the floor, either got time capped or like was like seconds under, like was having to wait like a minute in between rope climbs. And I'm like,
I wonder why.
What? If rope climbs were a weakness, and you know they are going into the workout, why are you banging them out in the warm-up area to that? Like, dude, if I'm doing that workout in competition, 2, maybe 3 rope climbs in the warm-up area.
Maybe. Might be 1. You know,
yeah.
It's
like you get the body part warmed up, you do some strict pull-ups, get your lats and biceps tuned up, you hammer the assault bike, get your heart rate up, get the muscles firing, do some thrusters, do a rope climb, work on the transition, like do 10 thrusters, 1 legless, 10 thrusters, 1 legless, done.
Yeah, and I would probably wait to do that legless like pretty close to when I'm going out.
Right before you're going out.
You know, you're like, because there are certain movements when you warm them up, and it's the movements where you go to failure at, right? Like, like strict handstand push-ups. You're not going to do 1,000 warm-up strict handstand push-ups. You're going to get your shoulders warmed up and maybe do a couple, because it's not a capacity thing. It's literally like your muscles hit failure, and so like you can't overdo them in warm-up. That's just
they're
silly.
I'm sitting in this bird's eye view, just judging everyone, and like seeing what they do in the warm up area, and then seeing how it translates. Because the only person.
Did you talk to the person after, Matt?
No.
Like grab them by their ear and be like, "Come here."
No.
You should have just grabbed them by the ear. Yeah, total Instagram moment. Hey, that would have been good for your Instagram, Matt. Instead of like pictures of you like holding a shovel or some shit. I want
because that's not the stuff.
Keith, hold my phone, and you walk over and grab his ear.
The stuff that I think is cool is pictures of me running a skid steer of like, oh my god, I get to play with a skid steer all day. This is awesome.
It's good stuff.
You're never gonna get shadow banned at your rate, Matt.
But yeah, I mean, it's been wild, you know, getting to talk to other athletes, getting to see what they do in programming, and kind of, it's been